to tip things up and off. Oregon State in their home whites. Arizona, blue with the red trim and numbers. And we're underway. Cat and mouse game between two clubs, J-Mo, with distinct ways they go about business.
Well, Oregon State obviously very much looking to get the ball inside, and there's a decent look by Murat. Arizona wants to put a ton of pressure on you, turn you over, and then get out and go in transition. So deadly in the open court.
There's a look at Beers, who is tied atop the conference in double-doubles. She's got 9 of them, and one of the best scorers and rebounders as well. We'll be talking about her quite a bit.
So talented. She'll be a big key today.
Poke checked away. Good hands by Hunter.
Well, this Beaver squad, I mean, they hang their hat on defense, and he loves where they're at right now defensively, really bought in, and with a young squad, a lot of new people, doing a great job.
Like the look by Gilbert. Basket didn't want it. One and done. We know that Arizona really wants to improve its game in rebounding, both ends of the floor, and we know Oregon State does a very good job in that department.
Yeah, Coach Barnes talked about the fact that they have got to do a better job on the glass in order to pick one up here in Gill Coliseum. Beers just so deadly inside. You can see they're just kind of toying with whether they're going to double team or not.
Well, and Beers is just so smart. She invites the double, and then Hunter hits the 3.
Well, the thing is, if you don't go and double team right away, strong.
Great defense by Hunter. Arizona maintains possession. 3-pointer no good by Martinez. Freshman in the country in terms of assist-to-turnover ratio. Basically, Scotty given her the keys to the car, and she has not disappointed.
Well, think about that. One of the best freshmen in the country playing in one of the best conferences.
Reese putting the ball on the deck, scoring. It's 5-0 Oregon State. Kelsey finding new lease on the basketball life after transferring from Utah.
Well, just a great addition. A nice little pass inside there.
Hunter takes that pick, and you're going to feel it if it's coming from Beers. Martinez with the quick hands.
Martinez steps in and gets an easy 2 going the other way.
Arizona playing with 8 players, Jennifer Mountain. 8 healthy players. They've had devastating injuries throughout the season. Preseason, during the season, and they've got 8.
But a very talented 8. There's Von Oelhoffen right there.
Back to Arizona. Talented 8 players without a doubt, but they are ever so young. And you can't get in foul trouble, and you can't get gassed.
You certainly can, and the way they play, it's easy to do both. Really important that they stay out of foul trouble. There's a nice take by Martinez and settling in here after the first couple minutes.
Look at all that heat coming from the Cats. Another turnover. Here's Poya. What'll she do? Oh, the flip into Gilbert. Can't score. Great defense inside by Murat. The freshman checking in for Adlee Barnes.
Well, she talked about getting a couple players back out of injury situations. Probably not to get extended minutes, but certainly get some play and give some people a break.
Martinez. And look at Bay. Again, so 8-7 Arizona, 4:35 left to go in this back and forth first quarter. Great crowd on hand in Corvallis, as you would expect. Murat. Boy, I mean, she just elevates.
Easy look in that mid-range jumper area. Nice look for the Beavers.
Murat just having a breakout season as Martinez squares and looks. And I'll tell you, Esmeri now dumps it inside to Beers where she wants it. Nothing called. Contact. We're going to go the other way. Jones looking up.
Well, I think that if you're the Beavers, that's what you want, is get her on the block and let her go to work. Good job of just kissing it off the glass.
Brea, just a freshman, McDonald's All-American. Nice feed, but good recognition defense by Arizona in the half court. 10 on the shot clock. Von Oelhoffen looking up. There's the kick to Schuler. She's got to put it up. Splashes home. The huge triple. First triple of the year, and it's 12-12. Crowd loves that. And it's a good crowd, as you'd expect. Everybody hoping that the weather holds till this thing gets over. Cunningham Again, going right at the post for Oregon. First
Finishing
Beers.
through contact.
Yes, first Beers and then Gardner.
That's no easy task.
The lead is a deuce, $1:20 left to go in the first quarter. Schuler all the way to the rim. She's got 5 off the bench, jump-starting this Oregon State offense. 14 apiece, under a minute to go. Cunningham, blocked by Beers. Crowd helped make that call. We're going the other way.
They sure did.
Beers looking for the cutter. Now she'll square up. Foul will waive that play dead. Bay picks up her second.
Well, she talked about the fact that they just could not get in foul trouble.
Travel on von Oelhoffen. Turnover. Adia Barnes building through the freshman, not the transfer portal.
Yeah, she made a point of emphasis to go and get freshmen and develop this program. Loves this group, loves what they're doing. They're bought in.
Oh, what a pass by Gilbert, and Cunningham can't get it home. What an assist. All right, so we think we are going to break. The only starter on the floor, game starter, is von Oelhoffen with the ball.
Wow. We're looking to make something happen. I mean, right now, you know, they have 8 turnovers in this first quarter. Van Oelhoffen with a big 3.
Man, contested so quick. She's going to race it up against Schuler. And the cuff it. But it's Williams who got nicked with that foul, her second. So she and Bay both with 2 fouls. Remember, Arizona down to 8 healthy bodies.
I mean, moving forward, that can be a big factor towards the end of this game.
Oh, heck yeah. Big pick by Heidi, looking for the roll, and there it is. Heidi steadies herself and scores on Oelhoffen to let the big 6'7" Heidi get established.
That's one of the first buckets, I think, inside by a post player as of right now.
Inside look. Great pass. The pass from Martinez right inside to Cunningham.
Whoa. And Esmeri Martinez is going to get a technical for reaching over the line. Yeah, the basket goes. And she just kind of put her hand on the ball as Gardner was trying to put it inbounds, knocked it out of the hands.
So Ken Nash comes over and explains exactly to us what Jennifer explained to you, our fine viewers. The technical foul will go against Martinez. Oelhoffen, an 88% free throw shooter, back rim and off. You just don't see that very often.
She's just so smart.
Gardner again. Gardner leads this club in makes and takes from beyond the arc. Tough shot by Gilbert. Oh my goodness. See if Hunter can settle down just a bit.
Well, look for them to get Beers involved right there. You see the double team try to come. And now call for a travel.
And the Oregon State leads by 4. 5:15 left to go in the second.
Yeah, 11 turnovers in the half.
Here's Gilbert. There's that pick. Fades back and hits. 16 points a game. Over the drive and kick. And another turnover. They got to keep her fresh and on the floor in crunch time. Extra pass. Playo makes that happen.
Yeah, great extra pass, and defense just a little bit late on that backside rotation. Arizona gets a great look at the rim.
So 22 apiece. Cunningham now with 8 points. Beers doubled. Beers muscles it up and gets it home. And one.
And that's her first bucket of the game.
Yep. And here she comes. There's the skip pass. Jones, you bet. Extra pass.
You can just see in the guard spot every time they catch the ball, there is hands and physicalness.
Gilbert will rise, not even close. Expected her to try and go to the rim and draw contact. Instead, the 10-footer not there. All right, so Beers is tag teamed. Beers has been quiet offensively. Rims out the first one. Verge of another milestone. We'll have first half analysis. And how about the victory earlier this evening? Stanford in Salt Lake City holding off Utah.
Yeah, that's a good look.
And a minute to go. Wide open. Or is it? Von Oelhoffen. So 27-25, Arizona. Reese misses again. That ball up for grabs, and look at Gilbert. She is just all over the floor.
Well, Oregon State really struggling on the offensive boards right now. Arizona State doing a great job of cleaning up and going the other way.
Shot clock off, game clock at 15 right here for Playo. Back and forth affair. Gilbert wants it. She's got to go. 6. Elevates and scores to beat the horn. Gilbert's free throws won it just the other day in upset fashion against Utah. And today, she gets the buzzer beater to end the half. Third quarter underway, as we mentioned, that 7-0 run for Arizona, helping the Cats take that 29-25 lead over Oregon State. Nearly 4.5 minutes of a scoring drought to end the first half, plaguing Oregon State. And right away, Reese affecting that. She's got to shoot it. Short on the 3. Beers with the offensive rebound. And Oregon State will reload. There's the roll. Nothing there. Good defense inside. There's Beers. She just creates space. Yeah. That was a patient von Oelhoffen who just waited for Beers to roll and get that space down low. Nice start to the third frame for Oregon State. Slick shot by Martinez.
Team shooting really well from the field, 45% for Arizona, and there's a turnover.
Can Arizona score more points off of the Oregon State turnovers? Stop, block inside, Reese.
Great job of just walling up, and Martinez, I think, a little bit off balance, but a great job. And again, there's a tip from behind, anticipation in the pass inside.
Gilbert will draw that foul off of another turnover. Here's Gilbert, the sophomore out of Tampa Bay. More than anybody else wearing Arizona gear.
Well, she creates more than anybody. I mean, you just see the pressure. Oregon State having a hard time just getting the ball in.
8 points now for Gilbert, half of her seasonal average, largest lead of the game for Arizona as well. Von Oelhoffen does a great job. Hunter reads it. We'll go against Von Oelhoffen, 9 on the shot clock. Look at the stutter step, the block, or maybe she just lost the handle, and there's a turnover, Arizona.
Turnover goes the other way for the Beavers.
Rock will sit down with the 3 fouls. Perova, the Czech Republic international, checks in. 34-29, early third quarter here at Gill Coliseum, 4,500 in attendance, braving the anticipated elements. And Oelhoffen so strong to the cup and scores!
Well, I mean, she's already good, don't get me wrong, but man, as she develops it, this whole class, we got a lot of talent.
Cunningham just fearless.
They just got to get healthy.
Nicely, boy, that executed play was... He was anticipating forcing a wild shot. Perova cut off. Shooter on the floor. And a terrific second quarter. Beers will go to the line. This Arizona bunch. Quiet night for Beers at this moment.
Yeah, any passing lane, gap, penetration, they've gotten their hands on it all night long.
Oregon State doing a lot better job of taking care of the basketball in this third quarter, fading away. Can't get it home as Cunningham.
Schuler's giving them some good minutes. 5 points in that first half. Good find.
Extra pass. Big stick The three-pointer from Blacklock. Cunningham wanted it, and now Gilbert. 7 on the shot clock for Jones. Martinez banks it in.
I don't think she called that one, but nonetheless, she's got 12.
So the lead is a deuce. How about the 38 apiece? Lots of contact, nothing called. The Arizona bench was hoping,
going into this fourth quarter.
Seven on the shot clock for Jones. Here's Puello. Tough shot for the Spaniard. Not there. Ball up for grabs. Shot clock violation against Arizona.
Good job at defensive board, and they've got to have a good possession on the offensive end with 20 seconds to go in the half. Or excuse me, in the quarter.
Shot clock off. Game clock at 11 right there. Here's the high pick for Schuler. Blacklock puts it up. Count it. She'll go to the line.
Oh, a curl off of the screen, falling out of bounds, off balance, and gets it to go. And then you'll see the double team again on Schuler in the guard spot. She has that curl cut coming off the screen, off balance, gets it to go with the contact.
Again.
A lot of time, 5.1, and with the speed of these guards, you got to keep them in front.
First lead of the game since the second quarter for Oregon State. At the buzzer, not there. What a third quarter for Oregon State.
Well, weathered the storm, not scoring the basketball, but in the last few minutes, got it going, and Oregon State.
Schuler. Lots of time on the shot clock. Perova all the way to the rim. Extra pass. Easy pickings for Heidi. 43-38. Oregon State in front of 4,500 with the lead. Much needed basket for Arizona.
I'll tell you, that's kind of her bread and butter. She loves that mid-range pull-up.
10 points now for Gilbert. Leads this club 16 points a pop. Schuler, yes!
I'll tell you, she's been tough tonight, taking people off the bounce, competing, competitor.
9 points now for Schuler. The Oregon State bench coming up big tonight.
Well, right now, I mean, you're talking about bench points, 22-5 in favor of Oregon. Well, and when you have depth like that, it just makes it even easier if somebody's having an off night. And there's Schuler. She's going to get
that foul. Her first, team's first. Fourth quarter, we're early. 45-42 Oregon State. Extra pass. 3-ball Williams, and we're tied.
Well, I'll tell you, this Arizona team is not going to go away. They compete, they play hard, they believe in themselves.
Gardner answers. Von Oelhoffen, Hunter, and Beers back on the floor. Game time starters for Oregon State, but the bench has been huge for Rueck and the Beavs.
Well, especially if you can give them a little bit of rest going into the end of this game. Relying on that bench. There's a great crossover by
Gilbert.
It's
the late whistle. Gilbert 2 for 2.
Either for herself or for her teammates, but defensively she's been all over the place tonight.
So 48. This thing is shaping up to be a last-second thriller. Hunter backs it up. Blacklock flips it up. Can she do it again? Beers. Beers now with 9 points, 10 rebounds, poised for yet another double-double. Martinez just backs up Gardner and scores.
Oh, man,
2 trays in her back pocket, does Gardner. 6, on the shot clock, and now a turnover. Puello's got to beat von Oelhoffen. Spin, leaves it, and Bay will go to the line.
turnover into a transition opportunity.
Reese back on the floor, 84% free throw shooter. Gets the first one, gets the second. First team foul on Arizona. Arizona would rather have Bay pick up the 3 fouls than Martinez. Von Oelhoffen, extra pass, Blacklock, triple, Beers, tag team, everybody to the deck. Look at the quick hands by Martinez. Here comes Arizona.
Oh, I love the offensive opportunity, offensive board there. Just put it down on the ground.
Gilbert will go to the line, just invites the contact from Reese.
That's smart.
Gilbert has back women off, 1 of 2. Here comes Oregon State. Blacklock, triple. Follows her own shot. Blacklock will draw the foul. But Williams playing with 4. Inbounding. Schuler and company. Reese, foul, you bet.
And Reese stepped in and cut that off.
Williams. Martinez just out wrestling Reese for the ball. And they're big ones. Martinez, an 80%, 52 apiece. Gets them both 53-52, Oregon State with the ball, trailing by a singleton. Under 2 to go. Beers wants it underneath. The angle wasn't there. Here's Gardner. Watch for the quick hands of Arizona. They want you to put that ball on the deck or to pick up your dribble. Either one. 7 on the shot clock. Schuler. She's got to put it up. This possession absolutely huge. 4,500 standing here at Gill Coliseum. It's the beginning of the holiday weekend. We've been treated to a dandy. Martinez looking for help. Here's Puello with 10 on the shot clock. Oh, what a stick by Martinez. She comes into this game hitting 16% from beyond the arc, and she's got a couple threes, none bigger than that. 20 now for Esmeri.
Oh, just a great pick and pop.
Martinez has carried the freight.
Yeah, you don't see that too often.
Raegan hits this, and it's a 1-possession game. Rimming off. That Arizona is leading right now by 4 points with Puello not having scored. Wow. So here's Puello smartly bringing the ball out. Time and shot clock, game clock favoring Arizona.
Martinez, Gilbert, and Cunningham have just the 3 of them taken over this ball game and just led Arizona from the get-go.
Miss for Gilbert. She's got the 14 points, the 5 boards. Only 4 for 7 from the charity stripe. And Gilbert's an 81% free throw shooter. 1 of 2.
And again, you got to look to steal. They're going to call a timeout in advance, and you're going to have to foul.
Hansford on the floor for Oregon State. Smartly played by Perova. Had room and scored. Hardly any time off the clock for Perova's bucket. And here's Williams, her first free throws of the night. Ooh, kind bounce. Williams, the freshman out of Kansas City, 80% free throw shooter. That was a big one. The youngster tees it up and hits the second one as well.
I like their athleticism. I like their grit. They're very physical. They make a lot of things happen at the defensive end, and I just think they're going to continue to get better and better.
Oregon State needs a run and then some stops. Gardner, big 3, rimming out. Offensive rebound, well done, Hansford. Blacklock, 3-point shooter and hits. 21.9 left. Arizona with the ball, with the lead. Gilbert wants it. She's hoping to get fouled. And she'll go to the line. Remember, it was the 2 free throws by Gilbert last weekend that iced the win for Arizona versus Oregon State. She wants the ball in clutch situations.
Well, and you love to see that in a player. I mean, that's what you want. Leader, getting better, wants the ball, make the play, plays with a lot of emotion.
16 points, right at her seasonal average. And that is a big miss for Gilbert. A lot of three-point shooters on the floor right now for Oregon State. Beers is the only one who is not a three-point threat. The rest of them, here we go. Shot clock off, game clock at 16. Gardner tying three is short. Ball into the hands. Gardner blocked by Martinez. Von Oelhoffen. Von Oelhoffen for the tie. Yes!
Get a decent look and you can put it on the ground and get a couple bounces off.
Cueto inbounds. 3 seconds left, tie ball game. Gilbert. She's got to put it up. Oh, she thought she had it. I did too. We're going to overtime.
That's a pretty good look and a great individual move.
Our first overtime period. Here we go. Talia, could you do it again? Beers, another offensive rebound. So Beers will go to the line. She's 3 for 7. Kind of been cold from the charity stripe. She's got the 13 rebounds to go along with 9 points. Make it 10, another double-double for the great Raegan Beers. Gets them both. Williams. 7 now for Gilbert. Elevating and scoring.
Yeah, not a lot of options to go to, that's for sure. But, man, they play hard.
Man, they do. 8 healthy players, and they play hard. Reese, 3-point. All right, there's a mad scrum. And it looks like that's going to go against Bay. If that's the case, she's gone.
Well, she came in and gave them good minutes. I thought very physical. That's a great call, actually.
Yep, you're right. Beers. Both teams playing good half-court defense.
You're absolutely right, Ann. Both teams really doing a great job on the defensive end, making every possession hard.
Gilbert. Stutter steps. Look at the D by Perova. 6 on the shot clock. Gilbert's going to try it again, this time against von Oelhoffen. Oh! Goes up against all the tall timbers. Oof. 14 on the shot clock. Can Arizona play D one more time? Perova. The travel. That's a good call. Gilbert with 20.
And if you're Oregon State, you want to try to keep her from getting the basketball and make somebody else beat you at this point.
Well, here's Gilbert. Let's see if she and Pueyo play a little cat and mouse. You don't want to wait if you're too long for Pueyo to get the offense going. We're at 12 seconds right here. Now Gilbert. Wheels around Reese. Almost turns it over. Martinez, you got to put it up if you're Williams. And we'll go into the second overtime period as Arizona. And this is another overtime period. They're gassed. And they're down to 7 because of Bay having fouled out. So 7 available for Adia Barnes. Second overtime period underway. Here's von Oelhoffen. Beers. Block inside. Again, but Cunningham will pick up her 4th personal. They need her on the floor.
Yeah, they do.
Beers looking more and more like herself at the charity stripe. Got them both. Beavs by a deuce. Oh, boy, Martinez goes right through the hands.
Yep.
So Oregon State, can they take advantage of the Arizona turnover? There's Beers deep. So Beers at the line again. Right now she's 9 for 13. This place gets awfully quiet. Crowd is up. Arizona needs a bucket. That play will be whistled dead. Williams with an aggressive drive.
The double overtime period anyway.
Von Oelhoffen with only her first foul. Here's Williams. She's a perfect 3 for 3.
And that's pretty remarkable. Only one foul with how physical this game has been.
Schuler wanted the high-low, didn't like the angle. 7 now on the shot clock. Schuler now finds Beers. Lets the defense go through. Beers misses into the hands of Puello. And here's Williams. She'll go against von Oelhoffen. Look at the block, but von Oelhoffen is whistled for the foul, her second.
Got out in transition. Williams goes up. Kind of got her from behind with the body. Up top, I think it was clean, but I think she got her with the body.
Has been clutch at the free throw line. 4 straight tosses. We're tied at 68 apiece. Inside. Beers. Wow, Martinez thought she had a jump ball.
And she's one that you really need in the game.
Yep. Beers just says, get off me.
Well, every time she's catching the ball, I mean, she's got 2 and 3 people coming in trying to swipe at it.
She's 12 for 16. Misses that attempt. The lead is 1. $4,500 letting us know that they're enjoying this game as much as we are. Von Oelhoffen playing the defense, nothing called.
Big defensive play.
Oregon State has been able to go deep into their bench. Under 2 to go.
Well, it's tough because Arizona's only got 1 timeout left in the game.
More contact inside. Beers alone, and she scores. The call's going to go against Cunningham. She's done that inside position.
Yeah, Schuler kind of late in the shot clock. She sees her just catch and go. Just a beautiful move.
Going to the line time after time. Another double-double. Short there.
That's a big miss, though. Instead of a 2-possession game, it's only a 1-possession game with a minute and a half to go.
Gilbert with the ball in her hands. Maybe Puello can wake up a bit with a big 3. Gilbert spinning, just throwing it up. Gilbert with another chance and scores. Von Oelhoffen, drive, kick, Schuler, 3. Ball up for grabs, Puello grabs it. Wide open was Schuler. Hasn't hit a 3 all season. That would have brought the house down. Can Arizona reclaim the lead? 15 on the shot clock for Gilbert and the Cats. Puello. And now Gilbert. Great defense inside. Beers. You got a foul.
Yep.
And now von Oelhoffen. Steady free throw shooter. It's the first one. Was 0 for 2 from the charity stripe going into that one. Von Oelhoffen now with 13 points. Arizona, even if von Oelhoffen were to make this, will have a chance to tie it with a triple. Gets them both. But here we are in the second overtime period. My goodness, if the Oregon State men can play overtime period after overtime period, by golly, the women can too.
Well, it comes down to one defensive stop right here for the Beavers. And on the other side of this, you got to execute and get a good shot here if you're Arizona.
You got to get something going if you're Arizona. Williams. storm the court. 4,500 up and roaring to double overtime victory.
Well, great defensive stop right there.